Good day to you and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In my previous video, I gave you an assignment that you should choose a niche that you would love to write on. I've received a lot of assignment from you guys. Why some of you are telling me you are confused, you don't know what niche is all about. Some of you are saying you don't really understand how to go about selecting your book. And that is why I am here for you to show you everything you are supposed to need in order for you to excel in this journey of Amazon KDP. So let's proceed with the next thing on our agenda today. So the next thing on our agenda today is selecting a profitable book idea. There are three types of books that you can either focus on when you want to write on Amazon KDP. You can actually write the non-fiction book, or you focus on fiction book, or you write a niche book. You see, these three books, I'm going to be breaking them down for you for better understanding. And I'm sure by the end of this video, you should be able to decide one particular book that you want to focus on. Because the goal of writing book on Amazon is that you need to focus on one particular niche. That is where you are going to continuously publish a lot of book on, so that a lot of people online can actually know you for that, and they can easily buy lots of book from you. So now, what is non-fiction book? What is fiction book? And what is niche book? Let me explain them for you one after the other, while I show you some examples that is going to give you more idea on how to go about writing your own. So what is non-fiction book? Non-fiction book is a book that presents factual information about real events, people, or concepts. It is based on truth and reality rather than imagination. When we talk about this type of book, this is a type of book that you are going to be writing the real information about that person, or you are writing real information about what is currently happening. Do you understand? So we have a lot of examples of non-fiction book. We have biographies, we have self-help book, you have health and wellness book, and we have educational guidebook. You see, all these type of book, those are the niches you can focus on under this non-fiction book. Let me show you what I am explaining here for better understanding. Now, this is an example of what we called health and wellness book. As you can see, there are different type of health and wellness book under this non-fiction book. You can see a lot of people that have published health and wellness book, and they are currently doing well on Amazon. People that fall under this non-fiction book, they are the one that pick their own niche under health and wellness. There is something that you need to take note whenever you are writing a book for Amazon. You remember at the part 1 of my video, I told you that whenever you are writing, your flyer must be very, very catchy. That's the first thing. Your second thing is your description. Your third thing is your keyword, because without your keyword, your book will not be ranking high here on Amazon. As for example, look at this book here now. When we scroll down a little, because this person used a very good keyword in his book, you can see that we are actually seeing this book again in this particular place. So how to do those keywords, I'm going to show you everything perfectly. So let's see inside this particular book and see what I am talking about concerning the description. So once we click on this book like this, and the book opens. Now, when you scroll down a little, you can see that this is the description of this particular book. When you click it to read more, you are going to see everything about the description. Whenever you are writing your description for Amazon, which I'm going to be teaching you when we get to the practical stage of this training, whenever you are writing it, please make sure that everything that is going to be in your description is 100% related to what is inside your book, because your description is what people will see that will now make them decide that, oh, I need to get this book, or I don't need to get this book. As you can see, this particular description is based on what is inside that particular book. You need to highlight some things so that people that are reading it can actually see the inside of your book from your description. Now, let's quickly read the sample of this book. Let's look at the way this person have written our own book. Now, read inside the book. Let's read the sample now. So as you can see, this is the first page of this particular person's book. Then let's scroll down to the second page. You can see the second page. Now, please take note of this second page. Whenever you are writing any book for Amazon KDP, you need to be very, very creative. You need to be creative. You need to think out of box. What can I put in my book that will be catchy, that will make somebody to want to buy it? That is what should be ringing in your head. Nobody will teach you this. You actually do that for yourself, because creativity is a gift from God. So now you can see the second page of this person's book. Then you scroll down. Let's see the third page. You can see the third page as well. Look at the fourth page now. This is like a disclaimer where what we mean as copywriting page. this is it. But before the copywriting page, I think we have page 2, page 3. So depending on what you want to write on, if you are going to be falling under this health and wellness book, you need to make sure you take examples from people that are actually doing well in this niche before you start writing your own book. Now let's scroll down a little to see the fourth one and the fifth one. You can see, so this is how the book looks like. You can see the table of content now is about around the 8th page or 9th page. Now that is this person book, and you can see the table of content is what is clickable. It's going to be clickable because there is a line there. So now you can see the pages of the book. Introduction, very, very simple book like that. So you can see, so you just continue to write your book like that. How to get your content, how to start writing everything, I'm going to be showing you when we get to the practical stage of this particular training. So this is one out of the wellness book. Let's quickly look at another book. We can see we have best-selling book. Whenever you want to write a book for Amazon, depending on the niche you want to focus on, please and please, it is very important to bring out your information from the best seller. You need to go and be checking best-selling books that you are interested in writing. That is what you are going to model. You are going to write something that is similar to that book, so that when people are buying that book, they can actually see your book alongside. If people cannot afford the best-selling book, they can easily afford your own book, and you continue to make sales for yourself. So let's quickly look at this good energy book under health and wellness book. So what we want to check here too is just the description and the way they've actually written their own. So whenever you want to write your own, make research from about 2, 3 or 4 different books. Look at the way they have written their own. It's going to give you an idea of how your own book is going to look like. So you can see the description of this one as well. So it's just like the summarization of everything that is inside the book. And there is something that we use in writing this description. It is called the AIDA model of copywriting skill. If you have a copywriting skill, you understand what I am talking about very well. So if you want to learn copywriting skill, you can actually drop in the comment section, African Prince RX, teach me copywriting skill, then I'll reach you out from there. So let's quickly look at the sample of this particular book. So you can see when you open this particular book here, when you scroll down, you can see the first page, a very catchy design. Then let's move to the second page. You can see the second page of this book, praise for good energy. So just be creative whenever you are writing your book. So let's look at the third page of this particular book. This third page is here to like, you can see the fourth page, you can see the fifth page. Look, you can actually do this in your own two book depending on the person you want to model whenever you are writing your book. So let me just stop here. I think you have seen little of what this particular health and wellness book is all about. So whenever, if you are going to be falling under this health and wellness book, this is where you are going to be making your research in order for you to follow the bestseller so that you can also make money online. So you can see a lot of money that all these books are currently making. And I'll tell you, most of these books have been published just last year. Let's check the date when they published this particular book. So we are going to see that here. Now that you know the niche that is under the non-fiction book, which is health and wealth niche, let's quickly check another niche that is under non-fiction book. Another niche that is under non-fiction book is biography. So let's check biography book. So what is biography? Biography is just a story of somebody written by another person. So I'll tell you, these are lots of biography books that people have written on Amazon KDP. All these stories of all these people, they are being written by somebody like you and me. Let me show you one example. One of my clients usually give me biography job. Let me show you the side of the book. This is my document for my clients that usually give me the job for writing a biography for Amazon KDP book. The client usually publish on Amazon every time. So he give me the name of the biographies that I want to write, the name of other people that you want me to write on. So you can see I've written on Biasa Bonska. I've written on another person called Sheila Etty. You can see the name here. So I've written on another one again. Look at it, Tyler Z biography and lots more. So that is examples of the biography I am talking about. So if you want to also fall under the niche of biography, so as you can see, we have lots of biography books that are fast selling on Amazon KDP. This is one of the best niche that you can also focus on whenever you are writing or currently as a beginner. Biography is one of the best niche you can actually focus on that will quickly make you lots of money whenever you are publishing on Amazon. The thing you only need to do is to just to get probably a popular person name, write a book on that person, make it creative, make it lovely and nice, and trust me, when you publish on Amazon, you are going to quickly get a sale on your book. Let's quickly look at the inside of this particular book here and see the way they've written their description and what is inside their book. As you can see here, this is the description of this particular book. Let's scroll down a little. You can see a very short and attractive description. So you can see everything about the book. He has summarized it here. So let's quickly look at the sample of this particular book. As you can see, the sample of this book, Story of Molly's Story. So now look at it. The second page, you can see. The third page, you can see the copyright page, very simple. The fourth page, you can see, and that, like that, like that. And look at the story. Look at the story. Very easy, clean, and neat. So that is how you can actually start writing a biography book for you. You can start writing a biography book if you want to focus on the biography niche under the non-fiction book of Amazon KDP. Now that you understand everything about the non-fiction book on Amazon KDP, let's now talk about the fiction book on Amazon KDP. In order for you to get more about this fiction book, I'm going to be creating it in the next video so that you can have the means and time to focus on it very well. I'm going to be breaking down the fiction book and showing you a lot of examples in my next video. Do well to like and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.